ELB Consulting, coming here today to talk a little bit about neck and shoulder pain. A lot of us carry a lot of tension in our neck and our shoulders, and I'm going to show you a few simple things, exercises that you can do to help release the tension that all of us hold in our shoulders right now. So the very first thing is we need to move our shoulder blades back on the spine. A lot of us tend to do computer work, washing dishes, sewing, watching TV in a very rounded position. So the very first thing before we even stretch our neck is I need you to open up these shoulders. Pull the shoulder blades on your spine. You don't have to turn to the side. I'm just going to show you. So what happens is if we raise our right arm up, we want the arm parallel to the ground, palm facing down. You're going to take your shoulder and you're going to release it out in front without turning the hip or the shoulders. Keep those hips square to the front, shoulders square to the front, and then I just want you to bring that right shoulder on your spine. And you'll notice that my shoulder is in alignment as soon as I do this. So release that shoulder blade, let it fall forward, and then glide it back on your spine. If you do this maybe 12 times, it'll really help pull those shoulder blades back on your spine to release the tension that we first begin to feel in our shoulders. When we're stressed physically, we hold it in our shoulders. If we're stressed emotionally, we tend to hold it in our hips. So I will give some stretches for hips maybe in our next video, but for this video, I still want to focus on the shoulders and then the neck. So we've done about maybe 10, or I guess I have. You're going to bring that arm down and you're going to switch to the other side. Your left arm is going to be parallel to the ground, palm facing down. First, release the shoulder off the spine, and then exhale, bring it back on the spine. And you'll notice that when you reach forward, the shoulder slightly hikes up. But as soon as you bring that shoulder back, it hikes down. You want as much space between the ear and the shoulder as possible. So the very first exercise, and this is called protraction and retraction. So all you're doing is you're pushing the shoulder, you're not pushing, you're gliding the shoulder forward and back. So you have protraction and then you have retraction. So once these shoulder blades are on your spine, you're automatically going to feel this openness between the shoulders and the chest, and you're going to feel the shoulder blades squeezing on the spine. That's what you want before you stretch the neck. So after we did 10 on each side, our shoulders are open. Turn that core in, because you'll notice that as soon as you turn the shoulders back or you glide those shoulders on your spine, some of us may have arched our back. So as soon as we pull our shoulders back, some of us arch right here. So turn that belly in and the shoulders are back. Yes, you may feel like you're standing up tall and like puffing that chest out. Turn that belly in, shoulders are right over the hips, and it will straighten out your spine. So when you are straight, your palms are typically forward. You're going to bring this right ear, and you're going to bring it down to the right shoulder. And you're going to hold. Now notice where your chin is. Some of our chins are protruded forward, some of them are back. You want the chin right in the center. So you don't want it protruded forward, and you don't want it all the way back to give you a double chin. You just want your chin parallel to the ground, right shoulder to right ear. Hold it to about 20 seconds. Shoulder blades are still squeezed on the spine, and you're turning your belly in, and you can also squeeze your glutes or your butt cheeks, and that's going to help hold those hips in place, because you don't want to add any stress on the spine. So after you hold this one for 20 seconds, you're going to take your chin and you're going to turn it in towards the shoulder. Now, notice what your body just did. You may have hiked up this left shoulder. So try to be aware of what your body's doing as you stretch. Balance out your shoulders. You want your shoulders square to the front, and you want your shoulders balanced to the ground. So your right ear is towards that right shoulder. We held this one for 20 seconds. Then we turn the chin in towards the right shoulder. This is the one that wants to hike up that left shoulder. Bring that left shoulder down and back. Be aware of what you're doing with your center. You can do this seated. It's easier seated, but if you're standing, turn that belly in. Have your spine as straight as possible. So now after you hold this one for 20 seconds, you're going to take your chin and you're going to look up, and away over the left shoulder. Square out your shoulders. Try to make them balance. And you're looking over the left shoulder. You're going to hold that for 30 seconds. And then you can release. You can do a few shoulder shrugs. You can go back a few times and then roll the shoulders forward. And then we're going to do the other side. You're going to squeeze the shoulder blades on your spine. You're going to turn that belly in. Feel the shoulders over the hips. If you need to squeeze those glutes, you can squeeze those glutes. And then you're going to bring the left ear over to the left shoulder. And you're going to hold for 20 seconds. And you can play around. Try to move that neck a little bit back, and you may feel it more in the back of the muscle. If you bring your chin slightly forward, you may feel it more on the side. Kind of depends. And then after you hold this for 20 seconds, take your chin and turn it in towards the left shoulder. Watch what this right shoulder is doing. Did it move up? Did it move down? Keep that right shoulder down and bring it back. Create the space between the ears and the shoulder. And you're just gazing over that left shoulder. Watch what you're doing with that core, because your spine is a teeter-totter. So what you do at the top of your spine, the bottom wants to do it. So if that top of the spine comes out, so does the bottom of your spine. So turn that tailbone under. And then when you held this for 20 seconds, take your chin and turn it and look up, and away over the right. Everything is straight. Your spine is straight. Shoulders over hips, hips over knees, knees over ankle. And I know you don't see it kind of like my bottom half, but everything is straight. Lower the shoulders down. They do want to creep up. Lower the shoulders down. And be very mindful of your breath. The more you breathe in oxygen while you stretch, the looser the muscles become. Muscles love oxygen. They love oxygenated food. They like oxygen to breathe. So the more muscle, or the more oxygen that we can bring into the muscle, the more it's going to repair and recover. So then exhale when you're done, and you can do a few more shoulder shrugs around in the forward motion and in the back motion. And that is it. But the key, the most important thing to remember before you stretch your neck, because a lot of us will just kind of roll it around and move it, but you're stretching your neck with your shoulders in a rounded position. The key to stretching your neck is to glide those shoulder blades back first. Squeeze those shoulder blades, and that easiest one to do is this. Retract the shoulder blade and then bring it off your spine. And then that will help the brain realize that you want them back. So once those shoulder blades are back and you've opened up your chest, you'll notice that you have that arch in the lower back. Turn that belly in to straighten up your spine. Then stretch the right ear over to the right shoulder, left ear over to the left shoulder. And you can do this seated just as easily. It's actually easier than standing. You can turn your right chin over your right shoulder. You can turn the left chin over the left shoulder. You can bring that left chin down to the right shoulder. Bring that chin left shoulder. And then that last one is you look up and away over your right. And then you look up and away over your left. And you will strengthen and release the tension in the neck by gliding the shoulder blades on your spine first, opening up your chest, and then it allows you to open up the neck and stretch it out. If anyone has any questions, or if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, like it. If there's something else you want to learn about, please leave the comments below. Let me know, and I will do a video on that. I hope everyone is having a fabulous day. You can like my Facebook page, my Instagram page, ELB Consulting, my YouTube channel, for more information about how to stretch certain muscles and take care of your body inside and out with food and exercise. And thank you all for your time today, and have a fantastic day. Bye.